This is actually on Euro AUD 1 minute time frame, and I'm very pissed. I'm very upset. And that's because I posted all this trade in my free telegram. These three trades. One has already played out to full TP. Second one is almost at 4R, and I have the third one here. So I posted all this trade in my private group, but I wasn't able to take this trade because of the spread that my prop firm that I'm trading offered. So I wasn't able to participate in any of this trade. And this is just three Vanguard trades. And as always, remember what I always tell you guys. Always look at the mean threshold. If you're able to map out the right order block, you can take trades at the mean threshold for sniper entry. But the main reason why I'm making this one video is because of some people say, you cannot don't trade turtle soup, don't go and catch falling knives. The turtle soup is like catching falling knife. It's not. No, these are the people that don't know how to trade it. If you know how to trade it, then you shouldn't be scared of this thing doing you trade. It's just to be able to map out real um other blocks that hold. And some people are just trading other blocks with zero context, no context to it. Sometimes you need to think. Right. So let me explain something. This is something I don't usually explain, but I'm going to explain it in this video. Example now. There are things you need to put into perspective while trading this concept. One, you must put timing. Two, you need to use the idea of economic calendar. Okay, so example, let me tell you the when you're using the idea of economic calendar now. Okay, so I place my trade here now. When I place my trade, let's say price was somewhere around this place and price is 400. How will I know that this other block is going to hold? How will I know? Let's say there's a news event, and if you know, and this is why I always tell you guys, go back and calculate the characteristic of different news events. You need to learn the characteristic of different news events. For example, if there's CPI, you know CPI moves one way, and you know a CPI in a particular pair is usually, let's say, I know it's more than 10 pips, but let's just say 10 pips. Let's just say hypothetical 10 pips. If you know that it's 10 pips now, and price is somewhere in this place now. Okay, no, let's use let's use NFP that is usually seek and destroy. So let's say price is somewhere around here, and you know that the fake move, let's say it's NFP, and you know that the fake move is usually 10 pips against, and then before it moves the real move, which is I don't know, let's just say 50 pips. But let's say the fake move is 10 pips, and then the real move is 50 pips. So now, what are you expecting? Let's say price is around here, and there's CPI coming. How will you know which other block we hold? Remember, everything you are doing in trading is based on statistic. So if statistically fake move or the average fake move of NFP is 10 pips, this is hypothetical, it's not the real data. You can go and check it out on your own time. But let's say the fake move is always 10 pips and the real move is 50 pips. Now price is somewhere here. This something price is somewhere here. And then you have to calculate using your range. I don't know, let's say price is somewhere here. You have to calculate from here to here, and you see that it offers that around that range of 10 pips. Do you see that this year, yeah, it have helped you map out the other block, whether you should trade from this one other block or trade from this one other block? And so you are using this thing coupled with the idea of liquidity, order block, market structure, and you're not just trading based on only based on market structure and order block. Because as it stands now, trading based on market structure and order block won't work. It won't guarantee you success if you are the type of person that does something like this. Let me show you guys. I hope this video don't get long. Those people that does something like this. There's some people that trade. I think they trade something like this. Yeah. Yes, this is something like this. Those people that trade something like this. Now you might be able to get some. This thing works actually. It works. But the problem is that not always. And sometimes you can even see the same pattern. You can see another. You can see that this place is serving as liquidity. Sometimes you can get confused. So this is when the idea of remember what I told you guys. Idea of timing and the use of economic calendar. So now how do I know this is going to be the other block that we hold? If there was a news here, let's say I've explained this before, NFP, and the average pip displacement of NFP is 10 is a fake move. The average fake move of NFP is 10 pips. This is a hypothetical data, it's not the real data. I can if I calculate from here to here, if I calculate from here to here and I see that it's not offering me close to that 10 pips, I might see that this is not going to work. Then I'm going to calculate from year to year, which is another other block. And I see that this place is offering me around that 10 pip range. I'm going to take this from another block. I know some of you guys say, no, it's not consistent. Sometimes NFP does like this. I know, but you are working with data, right? If you have to go and backtest all the whole NFP news event and see how it plays out, then you get statistical data. You have already hitting TP. But I didn't participate in any of this trade. I don't trade. I hardly trade lower time frame. It's only my mentorship student that actually I might take this trade because of the spread is too much. This is something you need to keep in mind. And also, if you have the understanding of weekly profile and daily profile, let's say the market open, I think this thing is getting long. But you guys need to, if you really need something for you should be able to stick to the long video. Let's say this is the opening price, right? This is the daily opening price. The day open at this place. The day open at this place. So remember ICT stuff. We have a, if it's a bearish day, we should have, okay, let's just say this is the whole day. This, let's say from here is the whole day. Let's say this is the whole day. From here to here is the whole day. Price started to trade lower now. So let's say as around this place when price was somewhere here and price was somewhere here, ranging around here, you notice that this place is 9, yeah, I mean 9 a.m. GMT minus 4, that is US time. The 9 p.m., 9 p.m. marks the time of reversal, right? The 9 p.m. is a key time of day. So we have 8, we have 7 a.m. Actually, ICT says 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But I think the actual time is 9 p.m. That's when things actually happen. So if imagine if price was somewhere here and you notice that the time around here is 9 p.m. and you have already have this other block that is about to, that is in this place, you cannot expect price to start reversing from here. Since this is 9 p.m. is a key time that price tend to change the state of the review. So now you have not only time, you have not only price, you also have time in your favor. Remember, time and price. So now if you also couple these things, you don't want to couple many things. So but now let's say you also couple this thing with the idea of CPI, you see how confluence has stack up. So this is how you'll be able to trade this in. So anyone that told you, don't trade total soup, don't trade this, no, don't. It's like catching knife. It's not true. It's not actually true. And this type of setup, taking this type of trade, have saved me time. I'm actually a student, yeah, but I'm able to trade because of I just set my limit order. If this was a 1 hour time frame, which is what I usually trade, this thing will take days. But so that's how my routine is. I come in the evening and I make annotations and set limit order and I just leave it. Before you set break, it gives you enough time. So that's the reason why I'm saying. And also, if you are starting out, you want to pick a strategy you want to start working with, and make sure that strategy you are working with can serve you in the sense that it can give you allowance depending on what you're doing. If you're the type of person that is a student that you're not going to have time, you don't want to go and start looking for strategy that will stress you, right? You need to pick strategy that fits your time. It's a strategy I taught you guys on YouTube. I'll link my YouTube channel here. And I'm still going to be making more videos explaining what I just explained here in a broader sense. But the strategy I taught you guys something that is the market maker model. I'm tired of drawing it. But the reason why I'm still trading, I'm still using the concept, I'm still blending the concept in my trading, but I don't trade it fully. And that's because of it is time consuming, especially when you try to take trades on the lower time frame. You have to wait for a structure shift. Let's say you are trading the 1 minute time frame, you have to wait for a structure shift, and you have to wait for a structure shift, and this can actually happen very quick, and to subject you to looking at the chart frequently, which is something I cannot do. This is something I'm trying to avoid because of I know how my workload is. I'm mentoring students, I'm making YouTube videos, I'm also a student, so I'm also backtesting, so it's too much. So by all means, I make sure that this type of setup that allow me to place limit order works for me. So this is something you want to do. You want to start from the outset to figure out what strategy works for you, what strategy gives you the allowance to do what you already does. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. If you learned something, like and also follow me or subscribe depending on where you're watching this video. I'll post my YouTube link, my YouTube channel. I can post links. I'll post YouTube channel this thing. So this is why I'm going to be posting more videos like that. And also, if you want to learn from me, if you want to learn from me, you can actually send me a DM. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I'll also be releasing more educational videos and short videos. Let me just add this in before I wrap up this video. As you can see, this is that trade that we're doing after few couple hours now. Look at, we didn't actually hit 5 hours, but if you're a trader that takes only 4 hours of the market, this 4 hours in it. So the bottom line is that this works, and this is how to trade this model